Welcome to Handyman Stan
And Sam.
Build a Van. Hey! Another day building the van. We've moved outside again. We have got piles of what? We've got piles all over the place here. What do we got going on here, Sam?
Okay, so you helped condition a lot of the wood that I was sanding yesterday. So that needs to be sanded real quick before it can go to the staining station. So those two over there are the staining stations.
The staining station's back there.
Yep.
I don't know if you can hear back
I
there.
have more stuff to sand and condition.
Yeah,
So,
everything I did last night, she's got a sanding condition.
So that's the conditioning station there, and this is my sanding station. So I'm going to try to sort of get a workflow going that it goes from here to there, and then after a quick drying, it gets put on the carpet, and
There we go.
we'll
So
get there.
that's what's happening out here. I still have some more things to cut for her to sand and stain, so I'm going to get to those. But that's what today looks like, is a lot of cutting, sanding, and staining, and conditioning in between. So let's get to it. How's it going, Sam?
Pretty good. I got the one-sided stain, I got the two-sided stain, and so I'm waiting for those to dry, and then I can flip them and do the other side. So I started on doing some sanding for the conditioning, and I think I'm going to work on the toilet surround so that you've got the pieces for that, so that you can probably get those going.
That works
working.
too. Nice.
Yeah, so.
And then I've been cutting a kind of a detailed piece here. This is going to be a cabinet door in the back, but this is the top of the counter, and this is the back of the shelf. So I wanted it all to flow through in one piece of wood, and now I'm going to cut this to be a door. So you'll see this eventually. But one more cut, and then I pass this off to Sam for edging and conditioning and that stuff. So that's where we're at right now. We'll keep going. Hey, we're back in the van. I can't, you're waving. They can't see you in the doorway there. You gotta kind of lean in the doorway.
Right.
Kind of like that. That's a wild Trung. And Samantha's still here. So Trung stopped in, and he's gonna help us do some electrical. And so we might start in on electrical today, maybe just a little bit. Just kind of walk him through it maybe, and show him what there is to do, and then I think he's going to come back tomorrow and help out with electrical. Sam is still here. She's been doing a lot of painting and sanding and staining. No painting. I'm seeing electrical equipment being removed from the back of the van. I thought that was the battery for a second. I was like, dang, that's like an 80-pound battery you just like lifted out there. That's the charge controller and power distribution point. So we're kind of getting stuff moving here. quite a bit is stained. You got quite a bit done.
Yeah, so we have a couple of miscellaneous pieces in the final stages. I have one side of the two-sided pieces that are done. Then I have all the drawers are one side stained, so I have one more side on the sides and the front, and then I'll be able to do the second side starting tomorrow, and we'll have that done, and then I should hopefully have things for you to put together starting tomorrow.
Yay!
Yeah.
Except I've got a full list of more cuts that need to be done.
Yeah.
And so I've got to determine, I need to get a few more pieces of this very thin 3-ply plywood to do most of these. And then get these to them tomorrow because Tom, her partner, is going to be
Yes.
coming to help. So we will get them on sanding and staining. And yeah, so as Trung looks at electronics, the last bit of framing is almost done. The last bit of framing is the electrical box over here. And so the switch box. The solar charge controller is also going to be up there so she could see that. And the power readout is going to be it's a circular thing. Will be there, and maybe an electrical plug. So I have to get that figured out, so in that way I can figure out the facing for tomorrow. But that's where we're at right now. We're still going. It's almost 6 o'clock at night. We're still going.
Yep.
Well, Trung headed out. We kind of walked through the electrical a little bit. I've now got the framing in for this electrical box, and pretty happy with how stable it is. Some of the things that are going to go in here is I'm going to have this single gang box down at the bottom here with an electrical plug for AC power, so if she wants to power something over here. We also will put the solar charge controller up on a wall here so she could see what's happening with the solar. So that'll go up on the panel here somewhere. And also we've got another little dial thing here. It's a digital display, but it'll sit up here, and this will show her her actual battery percentage. So those are things that are electrical that will go in. I need to make another run to the hardware store to get a list of things. Hopefully these will be the final things that I'm going to be going through. Some of it's water supply, some more lumber for facing for this to close that up, and yeah, a couple of hinges, and actually I didn't write that down. Hinges. Yeah, a few odds and ends that are still pending, but we're almost there. I have just about everything, and in the next 2 days, a lot of things are going to be coming into this van. And so we're going to actually see a lot of progress in the next 2 days. Even though, you know, internally, the only new thing on the inside is the framing there. So, but that's what we've got. And got a little bit left. Sam is finishing up, and so we will sign off in just a minute. Here we are. We're ending the day soon.
Yep.
What do you got going on, Sam?
I am adding some trim to, I believe these are going to be cupboard doors.
Yes, those are doors for entering into the toilet area.
And once we get these done, then we'll clean up and Get to it tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to call it a day. I'm going to end this video here. Click like. That helps us out. Thumbs up. Click subscribe. And if you can, donate to the GoFundMe. We'd appreciate it. And any comments that you might have, we still have 2 more days of build left, and a lot's going to happen in the next 2 days. So, yep, that's what we got ahead of us. All right, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for Sam for coming to help.
Yeah.
John, again, thank you for your electrical suggestion there. Trung, thanks for stopping by. And Erica, thanks for what you're doing. We haven't told anyone what you're doing yet. Erica's doing something in the background. If you were watching closely, there not only was a wild Trung, there was briefly a wild Erica in this video. She brought coffee, so yay. All right, thank you so much for watching. We will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow.